Hi, and welcome to this instructional video series on understanding accessibility for surveys. In this series, we discuss key points and principles of accessibility as they relate to websites or mobile applications, and how we can apply them to improve survey design using SurveyOptic. In this episode, we'll be looking at some considerations when using common content elements. Use of imagery. Whenever an image has been used within a survey, alternative text or alt text should always be provided for those with visual impairments or who wish to view the survey without images. Alt text is text that is read aloud by screen readers or substituted instead of the image. It should describe the image clearly and concisely. The example included in this slide shows the image uploader included within the WCAG editors for instruction text and survey messages in SurveyOptic. Here we can easily include alt text by completing the description field. Wherever possible, the use of text should be avoided within images. Most assistive technologies will not pick up text that has been used within an image. Additionally, the text is often illegible at adjusted resolutions and may not meet the minimum requirements for color contrast. If unavoidable, make good use of the image alt text to convey the text elements within the image. If the image is purely decorative, it can be hidden from screen readers using an HTML marker to avoid it becoming a distraction. Also consider that images may be slow to download for users on slower internet connections, which is another reason to avoid purely decorative images. Use of links. Wherever a link has been used within a survey, it is best practice to make the link text meaningful. Avoid using ambiguous link text such as click here or read more. Instead, indicate relevant information about the link target. We can see the difference in the two examples below. Additionally, the title attribute for the link can be used to provide more information on where the link will take the respondent. This is a benefit for all users and appears when they hover over the link, as shown in the example below. Avoid lengthy text in the title attribute, as some screen readers will read every title attribute, and this can be a source of frustration if the text is long or irrelevant. Color contrast of text. Colors must have sufficient contrast, for example, between the text color and the background color. When colors of low contrast are used together, it is more difficult to see and understand what is displayed. This includes text on images, icons and buttons. This is clearly illustrated in the example on this slide. The dark blue text on a black background is much more difficult to read than the text on a white background. Also, colours used to convey information on diagrams, maps and other types of images must be distinguishable. Again, this is of benefit to all users, not just those with visual impairments. Where colour is used to convey meaning, ensure colour is not the only way a user can identify the key information. The example included in this slide displays two versions of the same question. The first relies on colour alone. The second uses numbers as well to distinguish the choices. This will help those who suffer from colour blindness and also help all users. SurveyOptic addresses colour contrast issues within the themes that are designed for your system. Different sizes of text require different minimum contrast ratios. The smaller the text, the higher the colour contrast that is required to ensure it is still legible. While SurveyOptic will make safe colour choices by default, it is still useful to have an awareness, particularly if including custom content into a survey or other resources. Moving over to a survey page, we have an example Easy Read survey introduction. This page makes use of high contrast colours in images and text, avoids text within images, and the hyperlink is descriptive and includes a title which appears upon hover. Use of tables. Used well, tables can be an effective way to convey information to those with accessibility needs, as they provide information in a structured way. Tables should not be used for purely visual layout, for example spacing lines or text, as this can make text very hard to follow. Using tables can be helpful for screen readers as they include functionality to read column headings and rows and navigate around the table. For best results, Tables should use markup to indicate column and row headers as well as data cells. It is also best practice to avoid using whitespace or blank cells for formatting, as screen readers will sometimes read the blanks. Moving back to a survey page, we can see an example of a table. The column and row headings on this table have been marked up, giving structure to visual users and those using screen readers. In summary, to keep your content accessible, make good use of available attributes such as title and alt text. Be aware of the accessibility of text, such as text within images and colour contrast of text. And use good structure to effectively convey information using tables. Thanks for joining us in this video. We hope you found it useful. We will include links to further resources in the description below. See you in the next episode.